chemtrails, chemical trails, do they exist? Well, yes, they do, and this is how I heard about them. So I worked at some past job site, and there was this. My manager happened to be the CEO of a major corporation. Now there was a coup, and in that event, in that power struggle, he lost his position. So he was a man of much pride and a pain in the ass. But he was very smart and he told me a lot of things. So he told me about the chemtrails, what he heard about them, and exactly about the government, spraying every day, and it's very toxic and dangerous and poisonous, and it's a danger to our health. And I believe that there are three reasons they're doing it for. So one is to uh, poison us, to not let us think properly, to affect the weather in a negative way, and also to block and hinder perspective with the sun and horizon and the moon too. So what it is they're sprayed in aerosol form. It's a metal compound made of aluminum, barium, cadmium, and another toxic metal, probably more. I heard even fiberglass, microfiberglass particles. And what they do is they're sprayed and they probably affect our thinking, our mood, our will, and they give us long-term uh, effects, such as autism, such as dementia, such as um, the one where you forget everything, which is probably the one I'm gonna get. I don't even remember what it was. Uh, Now the mental disabilities have been on the rise for the last 10, 20 years at an exponential rate. It's because we're getting poisoned from four ways: a tri-pronged attack or quad-pronged attack. Because we're getting poison. They're getting added. Things are being added to the water. I heard rumors of um what's that, fluoride being added to the water, and also the spraying is affecting us, and also the food we're eating is garbage. GMO poison, the most cheapest bunk food you could get. I've talked to immigrants who came from developing nations saying that they have organic food at their disposal. As every day they eat good, grown, healthy food. They said they come here and they eat crap, McDonald's, and you know this is all part of an agenda. They spray every day, and they spray in grids, and it looks like a contrail, which is a condensation trail, a normal one that disappears, but they are not supposed to last that long. Now they turn into a haze, and they eventually drop and cover the city into like a fog, and you can't even see the horizon anymore. And I remember when I was a kid, summers would be pristine blue. You could see off in the horizon, the mountains, nice blue throughout the whole day. Now you'll get this gray because they're spraying. They seem to follow the sun because I suspect the sun reacts with this compound, metals. Now, another YouTuber was saying that a day with no trails prove they exist because what? Did all the planes just stop running? It's still it's freezing temperatures up there, which people claim that's why they are even created. Also, they'll do this. The military will spray with their fighters in spots where there's no commercial airlines traffic, so no planes are supposed to be there. They're just laying grids. I have pictures to show, and people have already taken photos. Now I was searching wiki, searching what the compound was made of, what's comprised of, and the first thing it pops up, because wiki and all the internet's major Google is compromised. They said that wiki. They said that it's been debunked. The first thing you search, you get is that it's a conspiracy and it's been debunked. This is bullshit. Now weather modification already exists. They're doing it to poison everything as well. There's a facility called the HARP facility in Alaska. It ionizes particles, it heats particles, atoms into the atmosphere and affects the weather, just like a river downstream, you'll get these like waves in the clouds. That's what the HARP is. That's not natural patterns. Those are the waves of the HARP facility that's active. And private corporations already admit that they can affect the weather in an area. Private corporations will ask you for 100K for rich families to pay for events or weddings and spray a day overhead. The next day, no rain. Now again, this is affecting everyone's mental health, and this is a depopulation agenda. They won't be happy until everyone has autism. And I know I have friends with autism. I know I work with people with autism. It's getting so common. And no one seems to ask the questions. Well, why is it being so common? Because everyone's retarded, dumbed down. So tell people about this shit. I know I am. Watch the movie called What in the World Are They Spraying? In this documentary, scientists and lead experts from around the world, doctors will come around and work together to find out what are they spraying. They take blood samples, soil samples, water samples from the world, finding the same compounds all over the place in people's bloodstream. Also, they're finding a lot of plant life is dying, and they're getting even farmers. Farmers are talking about this shit, so it's affecting their livelihood. Because again, they're working like with Monsanto's. Their crops are immune to this shit, probably. Okay, so spread the word.